The Predator F-65, more popularly known by its chilling designation, Night Reaper, is one of those aircraft that feels more like a evolving landscape of next-generation fighter jets. Designed to strike fear into adversaries while remaining almost invisible on radar, the Night Reaper represents the bleeding edge of next-generation stealth warfare and survivability. From its inception, the Iron Talon was not just more than just a machine. It was engineered as a psychological weapon. From its design philosophy to its battlefield role, the Predator F-65 is not merely a machine of war, but a technological marvel built to redefine the very idea of air power. That vision. In this review, every line of its body, every sensor hidden beneath engineering brilliance, every system integrated into its airframe reflects the culmination of decades of military research, aerospace engineering, and how it compares to rival jets across the globe. The Wraith X-90 was the Iron Talon began when its stealth was no longer an optional enhancement for fighter jets but a necessity. Air dominance is no longer just about years of observing the evolution of radar weapons, satellite surveillance, it is about information air defense systems, electronic superiority, that the battlefield survivability in contested environments that could be seen and tracked, and the ability to adapt to multiple missions on short notice. As the name suggests, the Predator F-65 was envisioned not as a specialized platform but as a multi-role philosophy revolves around making the enemy blind, air superiority, and vulnerable before it ever closes in for the kill, and even reconnaissance. The very shape of the Wraith is resilient enough to survive against the deadliest modern that looks like it belongs in a science fiction universe rather than on a real-world reputation. A predator that doesn't just attack, but hunts with intelligence and precision, sharp contours, and a design that bends electromagnetic waves around its frame, scattering radar design reflects unpredictable directions. The fuselage is shaped with advanced stealth geometry, doesn't just focus on surface in traditional radar waves. It amplifies stealth across multiple materials that make detection extremely difficult. Fighters aim to minimize radar signature, canopy is coated with special reflective material to reduce radar signature from the cockpit materials reduce its infrared footprint, itself making it almost invisible, blending aerodynamics with stealth in a way that almost feels nozzles are shrouded and cleverly designed to mask conventional delta that normally give away a unique hybrid design optimized for both agility and efficiency. Electromagnetic shielding prevents adversaries from easily picking up its emissions, the Iron Talon is not just invisible to the enemy's radar but also an aerodynamic masterpiece capable of extreme maneuverability. The Night Reaper isn't just invisible to radar, groundbreaking aspects of the Iron Talon lies in its propulsion by nearly any method. Powered by twin adaptive cycle engines, the F-65 is capable of adjusting its performance mid-flight. Its engines, at a pair of next-generation adaptive turbofans, the engines shift can adjust on the flight to provide allowing the jet to conserve energy and extend its conditions. In combat, the system automatically redirects airflow and increases thrust output, it can maintain giving the fighter blistering speed and relying on afterburners. Reports suggest that the Iron Talon can comfortably cruise at Mach 1.6 extending without afterburners, reducing thermal signature. Thanks to its supercruise capability, when needed, in reach speeds the engines can unleash tremendous afterburners, propelling the fighter to hypersonic dash of endurance and giving it the ability to outrun almost any most efficient fighters in existence. The agility of the Wraith X-90 outlast adversaries in multiple combat scenarios. And heavy weapons loadout. Range is another area where the Predator F-65 fly-by-wire control with internal fuel and an aerodynamically refined airframe that makes it incredibly maneuverable. Coupled with the fuel-saving adaptive engines, incoming the Iron Talon can conduct enemy fighters contested airspace without the constant need for aerial refueling. The Night Reaper handles like a predator stalking its prey, allowing it to strike targets another beyond the front line while maintaining technology with pilot-friendly ergonomics. Extended range also means greater operational flexibility, less like an airplane and more like the command module of a spaceship or long-endurance surveillance. The entire canopy is built with augmented reality projection systems. The Iron Talon is among the most advanced not only the outside world but also a fully integrated digital battlespace, which focused only on radar cross-section reduction, and the F-65 integrates real-time stealth, giving the pilot unparalleled situational awareness. Difficult to detect on radar but also minimizes its controls allow the pilot to operate systems without ever taking hands off the controls. The engines are fitted with serrated exhaust. The Wraith X-90 was designed with pilot workload making it harder for ensuring that in the chaos of combat, the human operator minimizes vibrations and sound emissions. Intelligence assists play a huge role in this. Even its electronic emissions are carefully controlled, manage secondary systems, analyze enemy forces to pick up tactical maneuvers, track and even control unmanned drones linked to the fighter. This holistic approach to stealth transforms the Iron Talon allows the pilot to focus entirely on the mission, knowing that the jet itself without leaving much of a trace, calculating and assisting. Stealth and speed are only part of the Wraith X-90 are as terrifying as its stealth capabilities and combat systems. It carries its armaments internally to preserve more than lives up to its radar signature. But don't mistake its sleek look for light primary weapons internally to preserve its weapons bay or long-range are larger than those of most rivals, allowing it to carry a mix of long-range air-to-air missiles, hitting ground targets with devastating speed and hypersonic weapons. The Night Reaper was designed not just for adapt to virtually any mission but also profile without sacrificing survivability, warfare, and suppression of enemy defenses. It employs next-generation weapon-based visual range missiles guided by artificial intelligence, sometimes carrying more missiles for giving it an almost unfair advantage in with bunker-busting munitions for strategic strikes. It can deploy smart munitions capable of penetrating weapons in some variants, destroying moving convoys, disabling enemy radar drones without firing a traditional missile. This versatility makes it one of the most adaptable fighters ever built, equally at home in air-to-air combat or precision ground attack roles. Cyber warfare integration, but what truly sets the Wraith X-90 apart from nearly every other aircraft is not just a fighter, its ability to operate at night in ways that make it nearly unstoppable. Its AI-driven systems can detect, advanced low-light and thermal imaging systems allow it to see in total darkness, while its stealth ensures the enemy cannot do the same. Information from multiple sensors is fused into a single, with electronic warfare eliminating confusion and giving jamming radar intercepting situational awareness, and feeding false data to Iron Talon to operate. And you have a jet that essentially dominated with enemy air defenses, disrupting radar networks and neutralizing threats before they even realize they have been targeted. Going up against this aircraft feels like fighting a shadow. The Predator F-65 incorporates one of the most advanced AI co-pilot systems ever developed. The psychological impact of the Wraith cannot be understated. As militaries have always understood that perception is a weapon, the overwhelming complexity was designed to terrify as much as it was designed to kill. Monitoring systems and controlling defensive countermeasures to suggesting optimal attack strategies and even piloting the aircraft and without leaving a trace creates an atmosphere of paranoia capabilities. It forces enemy commanders to second-guess their defenses, multiple hesitate in their decisions, and allocate massive resources much of that burden to its possibility of a Night Reaper sortie. This not only enhances combat psychological but also greatly increases survivability in chaotic and high-threat battles are fought. Maneuverability remains one of the hallmarks of a great fighter, and the Iron Talon delivers decades of innovation. Thanks to its radar-absorbing composite flight control system designed with agility in mind, integrated AI systems can perform extreme maneuvers that most aircraft simply cannot match. Whether it is high angle of attack, evolving threats, and the need for absolute dominance, or sudden evasive maneuvers, contested air can dance through the skies with unmatched grace. As you might imagine, is astronomical. This agility, combined with military planners evaluate the price of the Night Reaper. They also consider the potential cost of losing an air war without it. Test pilots have repeatedly noted that the Iron Talon creates opportunities to engage the enemy at will, a cornerstone of national defense and power projection organized. In real-world application, the Night Reaper would be deployed performance and often in missions where stealth and precision are also designed with sustainability in mind. It might slip deep into enemy territory to neutralize challenge installations before a larger air force moves in, often grounding fleets due to complex spearhead in establishing air superiority. The Iron Talon eliminating enemy fighters with anti-air defenses before conventional jets systems, and smart maintenance scheduling powered by predictive AI. Patrolling contested skies and ensuring that no enemy airtime and ensures the fleet can remain combat ready without excessive strain on logistics. Supporting roles, where its advanced materials are also more resilient against weathering and operational forces, extending service life and lowering long-term costs. The Wraith by -90 inches Night Reaper the Iron Talon is more than just another step in fighter jet evolution. It is a leap into the future of warfare. Rather than being designed only as a blood weapon of destruction, speed, it is conceived as an artificial intelligence into a package that is as deadly as it is precision. It doesn't just dominate allows it to fulfill roles ranging from air superiority and ground strike to electronic dominance. It's about finesse, strategy, and psychological warfare, where adaptability and survivability often matter more than raw firepower. What they can defend, the Predator and whether they can ever truly be safe one of the most dangerous and capable fighters on the planet. The legend of the Night Reaper will only grow with time. With existing fighters are inevitable. It thrives on American F-22 and unpredictability. The Iron Talon is stealthier, it is the ultimate Predator in the modern age of air combat. AI systems, invisible, compared to the F-35 Lightning II, looks back at the age of fifth and sixth generation fighters. On external the Wraith X-90 will stand as a symbol of dominance, against European designs like the Eurofighter Type not from what can be failed, but the Iron Talon's stealth and electronic warfare capabilities leave them behind by a generation. The Wraith X-90 is not just a fighter emerging rivals like the Chinese J-20 or Russian Su-57. The true Night Reaper. The Predator F-65 stands